Hello everybody, I'm with Blake today from Imagine Learning here at KubeCon in Salt Lake City for this year, and we're going to have a quick chat about our relationship as Isovalent and Imagine Learning together. Thank you so much for joining us, Blake, really appreciate it. Just want to give us a little bit of introduction about Imagine Learning and yourself as well.
Yeah, so Imagine Learning is a K-12 education company. We do digital curriculum, service all of the United States, and try and get teachers to teach better and teach more efficiently, get students to learn, and ideally have really prosperous students in the US. Personally, I'm a senior software engineer at Imagine Learning, so I work on the internal developer platform, doing everything from CI/CD to networking to Kubernetes management and everything in between.
Yeah, and just tell us a little bit about the size of the platform that you have for Imagine Learning. How many, I guess it's students rather than customers that are using the platform as well. Do you have a rough idea of those numbers?
Yeah, we're starting to see more and more products getting integrated into the platform, and we have a lot of events that flow through our system, reporting on student activity, how students are progressing in our products, and probably several 100,000 students a day are probably integrating with the platform and interacting with tools that are deployed through the platform.
Yeah. And obviously here we're talking about students and it's their day-to-day learning, right? So it's the most critical, like the platform's not up and running, they can't learn, which is going to be a problem. I used to work in education myself as well many years ago, so it's a unique challenge versus maybe some of the other customer environments that we see on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think kids get frustrated when they can't learn. They're stuck in a classroom and they want to be able to learn and get their academics, and when our platform is down, right, they can't learn. And I think it shows the mission criticalness of our platform to the organization.
Yeah. And I guess also that culture of I want to click it once, it needs to load instantly rather than wait a couple of seconds.
Yes.
That whole iPhone experience in a way.
Yeah, when you impact one student, you're still impacting that one student, and you're impacting their ability to learn, you're impacting their ability to continue to progress in their education and ultimately have a successful career, later down the line.
When you take yourself back and you think about some of the earlier challenges that you had with your platform and what you needed to kind of achieve at a business level, could you talk us through that as well?
Yeah, so obviously student data and student privacy is obviously number one on our list of priorities. We want our students to have safe data, secure data, and really keep that data as safe as possible.
Yes.
And so really struggling in the Kubernetes context of how to stay secure, how to stay reliable, how to have the guardrails in place to really protect our students.
Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense as well. So you've obviously gone out to the marketplace and you've looked at the various solutions that can help you with that, and we all know with Kubernetes there's a lot of solutions out there. What was it about not only just working with Cilium but then coming to work with Isovalent that really appealed to yourself? Yeah,
Cilium is the cloud native technology and really focused on this core technology of eBPF, that can be used for everything from observability to security to general network maintenance inside of a platform. And in an organization that is fairly large, we're trying to figure out how do we manage our Kubernetes deployment in a safe and reliable way. And I think working with Cilium, working with Isovalent, we've really been able to accelerate our security measures, accelerate our observability measures, and really start being able to have this kind of rich experience for our developers to keep our students safe.
And I guess what it sounds like as well, listening to you, is that partnership with Isovalent is really key, because not only our expertise, but I know for a fact I've worked with your SAs on a daily basis from our customer success team, and I know how close they are to you on a daily basis to understand exactly what that impact is on your students and what it is you're trying to achieve with the platform as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Isovalent is the go-to experts on eBPF, and their expertise in understanding how do you use these technologies and what kind of data is available. There's so much data available at the kernel level, and starting to understand and dissect that data to get really strong observability. And when are we dropping packets for students? When are they not getting the assignment that they asked for? When are their grades not getting submitted because of a network failure? And Isovalent has been crucial in being able to help us unpack a lot of that data that eBPF has started unlocking for us.
So what does it look like? What's the future roadmap for Imagine Learning and the platforms that you run today?
Yeah, I think the future really is to continue to drive this zero trust, security first mentality, especially in a Kubernetes native environment. Really trying to focus on how do we protect students, how do we get really strong observability, so we can tell our application developers, hey, we're dropping connections, students are having a bad experience in the platform, and being able to figure out exactly where in that chain that problem is happening. And I think Isovalent has put us in a great position to be able to do that moving forward.
Okay, one last bonus question. I always love to ask this as well. What's your favorite part of the Isovalent platform?
I think the favorite thing is just the amount of data I get. I really think the amount of data that, being so close to the kernel and being able to understand everything that's emitting from that layer gives you a really rich perspective as to what's going on in your platform and what's going on in your Kubernetes environment. And I think really I'm a little data nerd, but I love the amount of data that I'm able to just get from this platform. It's really enriching.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of KubeCon.
Thank you.